Are you worried about your security? Are you able to access and protect your property and the people you care about? With an increased height in robbery and kidnapping, you should not compromise on your security. Global Sky Limited, your total security solution, is here to help you secure your office and residence.
All right, my name is Mr. Lenas. I'm the General Manager of the company, Global Sky Security Limited. Global Sky Security Limited, we are an international security company which we specialize in providing security services to various individuals or corporate organizations. When we talk of security systems, namely CCTV, access control device, electrical fence, tracking device, and security man guard officers as well.
The control room is designed in such a way that we have radios, a VCR radio there, which monitors our vehicles when they go out for day and night patrols, just to receive first-hand information from supervisors and the team who go out for that patrol.
With the ICT part of the services that we're going to talk about, the CCTV security systems, the access control systems, tracking device systems, biometric door lock systems, and many more. So when we talk about the ICT part, that is the ICT part of the company. We specialize in what I've mentioned earlier. And when you talk about the physical aspect, that has to do with the professional man guard security services. These are professional guards who recruit. We do background check on them. We do profiling on them. We actually train them on two things, theory part and the physical part. Theory part for them to know how to work with people, human relations, and also when it comes to the physical part, how to defend themselves in terms of a robbery or an attack. So long story short, basically those are the two things that the company provides.
For more information, call 0302 522 503 or 0264 363 125. You can also visit www.globalskyafrica.com. Global Sky, someone is always watching.
Emrana me ne sheshe, emrana me ni pa, me bie me num kasa po yesi boyi yaza, me busia fo po me, empo madam for ba, my own baby left me. Ama akosombo, y'all don't know this is Crew Face, and you're watching Entertainment Pulse on MHTV. Don't go nowhere, keep it locked, bala gaza.
Next time on a jewel in the streets, Ekumba exercises with the jewels. Later, the jewels prepare an English breakfast for her as a token of appreciation. Stay tuned on A Jewel in the Streets.
Good evening and welcome to the Jewels Lounge on MHTV, and I'm your host Lydia. Today being a 1 year of we the Jewels joining Marvelin House. Tonight we are talking about how we joined the Marvelin House, and we are going to look at the process we went through. I have my wonderful guests here. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms: Facebook and Instagram MHTV, YouTube and Twitter Marvelin House. Remember, this program is proudly sponsored by Global Sky Security. Global Sky, someone is always watching. And Leonard Holmes. Let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Are you worried about your security? Are you able to access and protect your property and the people you care about? With an increased height in robbery and kidnapping, you should not compromise on your security. Global Sky Limited, your total security solution, is here to help you secure your office and residence. Global Sky Limited is making it possible for all to feel safe and secured. Security should never be for the rich alone. Global Sky has over 300 products ranging from CCTV cameras, access control, fire alarm systems, security lighting systems, intercom systems that ensure utmost security for you and your loved ones. For more information, call 0302 522 503 or 0264 363 125. You can also visit www.globalskyafrica.com. Global Sky, someone is always watching.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. I have my wonderful guests here in the studio. I have Ejiwa Abba Okodie, and she was the welfare team for a jewel in the street. And I have Benjamin Bosompim, and he was the researcher for the jewel in the street. I have Dixon Elijah Owusu, and he was the editor for the jewel in the street. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Abba, you look so beautiful, and I like your dress today.
Edu efiada de we need South African printing in the we be sad ya na kire se de pim ko ye ni mu anesa.
Okay. Na oti ni die me fe pa.
Me da so ma ye fe kama
Me
pa.
die na me ba abete wo die.
Enju ma wo da bi kura na mkwan so ba.
Okay, Mate. So let's start with you, since you are the lady in the mix. How did you come with the name A Jewel in the Street? And before you answer that question, what name were you suggesting to give it to the jewel in the street before?
Okay. Bani say a jewel in the street bibia e hyase na yesi bibia e wa hyase. Adwento to ane chese egbobo ni ema ho a aso program yi kura edin ben na yemfa nto so. De say adwento to a eboa ma ne ma ye den ejina pim tie de to adwen de edin ne de bebre kwa de tim ni na no we de ne de ahwe ya na de bosompem de ne de ba na Father Dixon de ne de ba na me kire ma adwen de management tie to adwen na kosi se ye hwege si omomontin ya unse agudie wo hoyi wo ansa na ye beka se we ye gold hwen we ye diamond hwen efa a lot of process no ansana aba be hwentin ye hu se girls no omomontin ye so omomontin keke omo ani suade hu bi omo da yesu bi na so bi binti na amoma kwakopiem wo montin so nti ye hu se wom ye agudie hronko se wo fa wom na wo de omo fa sa process no mu a wom be hwen and ye say de na a jewel industry.
Okay. But how did you come up with the name A Jewel in the Street?
Actually, with me, everything started. I think in the first week of July, when we sat down with management and we're thinking of a name to give to the program. A lot of names came up. I remember some names were very funny. Some were saying in the chest of a woman. Some were saying a lot of names. We met, and so finally, from street to from street to mansion, from gold to, so it was a funny process.
And what name did you give up?
Me, the name I think I gave up was the refined girl, and they said it was too raw. So
I also came out with from
to mansion, yeah. So it was a funny process.
Okay.
But
Okay, before we continue, Dixon, what name with?
Okay, I remember I said no, they should go around and come back. So I never answered, I didn't have any name.
Okay, you didn't have any idea to do
So
that.
I said they should go and come back.
Okay.
for me personally, I took the program personally because looking at how I came up, even though I went to school and I had a lot of interactions with people. I like talking, so I had a lot of interaction with people. I found out that those outside are not just human beings. You could see that some even speak better English than those of us who have gone to school. So when I heard about the program, I heard about the process, everything that was going through, I was like, wow, this is a good program and I should involve myself. So it was very tough with sabotaging from the marketplaces. It was a whole lot of things. At the end, some of us even slept in police stations and the rest. It wasn't easy, but because we wanted some of us fell off during the process because at that time some of us were exhausted, were stressed out, and at the point with our health, it wasn't good. Some of us also continued. I remember the health screening. That wasn't the first major project.
Okay, we will come to the health screening. We will come to the health screening.
Yeah.
So why didn't you go with any other initiative than the kayaks on the street?
Okay, with the kinds of on the streets, it was a whole thing altogether. When we started the process, we were like, should we add men? Then we're like, in the same house, no. Should we with the age range? No. So we're looking at the process. The program outline for the whole program, and we're like, then they are the best people because not that most of them don't have the intellect, but they have the intellect, but the person to support them isn't there. So we needed to actually come on board to help bring those people in the house. And what actually pains me is when you go on board, you are telling them all these things. You go out there, you are telling them all these things. They think you are lying to them, so they don't really want to avail themselves. They feel comfortable on the street. And bring somebody who feels comfortable on the street already, it's a bit difficult. So if you check all those we took, there are those who came in, I think 5 months, 1 year, even the 1 year people we couldn't get some. 3 months, because at that time DSS 3 have completed. So 3 months from school, 2 months, if sometimes we had a lady who was, I think, 3 weeks from school. Those are people who were those are those people who were interested, and we brought them. Even some at the point, some thought we were lying. I remember when we were going to their whole villages. It was a whole process. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy.
Okay, Father Dixon, what was the motivation behind this program?
Okay, so for me, I wouldn't know because I didn't plan this. It was the management that planned it. But I think we are talking about the 1 year anniversary. So I think we should focus more on the health screening and all those stuffs. So I think that's what we should focus more on because that one I was there, so I know what happened. But for the process, the planning and everything, I wasn't there. It was done already, and I was just called in to put in my best. That's what I can say about it.
Okay, during the scandals, Josephine, how was the challenge? What were the challenges you went through?
Oh, with the scouting process, things went on well, but then one of the major things we did for them after the scouting was you see, it's 1 year now, and then we did a health screening for the jewels, and then even though it was for the jewels, we gave an opportunity for the drivers, their mates, and then even the market women to also go through that process. Yeah, so that then was also a very good thing we brought out.
Okay. So during that same scouting, how were you coping with the Jews? How did you talk to them before they agreed to follow you?
You see, we just didn't pick them. We spoke to them. We asked them like some of the things that brought them to Accra, what they are aiming at. We really spoke to them before everything, like we selected the jewels.
Okay. Okay. But which market did you mostly based on when you were picking the girls?
The markets were five. I think there were five. The markets were lots, but at the end, people didn't want to.
Okay, before we continue our discussion, let's go for a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Are you worried about your security? Are you able to access and protect your property and the people you care about? With an increased height in robbery and kidnapping, you should not compromise on your security. Global Sky Limited, your total security solution, is here to help you secure your office and residence. Global Sky Limited is making it possible for all to feel safe and secured. Security should never be for the rich alone. Global Sky has over 300 products ranging from CCTV cameras, access control, fire alarm systems, security lighting systems, intercom systems that ensure utmost security for you and your loved ones. For more information, call 0302 522 503 or 0264 363 125. You can also visit www.globalskyafrica.com. Global Sky, someone is always watching.
The street full of jewels. The street sits so far. The street is fair than reality. If only I'm given the chance. The street is full of jewels. The street sits so far. The street is fair than reality. If only I'm given the chance, I wanna shine, shine.
time on a jewel in the streets. Ekuma exercises with the jewels.
Jewels in the streets. This is how we end Mama Zimmy Fitness. And what do we say to Brother Akowa? Thank you.
Later, the jewels prepare an English breakfast for her as a token of appreciation. Stay tuned on a jewel in the streets.
Hi, this is Samuel Kubo, Chairman for the Youth Employment Agency. I want to entreat all of you to come on board and let's also support, watch and participate in the Jewels in the Street. It promises to be exciting, revealing, captivating and above all, help us choose the ultimate jewel in the street.
Jumedi, a friend jewel in the street. Efeye Nebwapa.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. Still the Jewels launch on MHTV. You can also follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram, MHTV, YouTube and Twitter, Marvelin House, or you can visit our website, www.marvelinhouse.com. Conversation continues. Ejewa, some na mo year health screening no. Ewo tema station, kai pass na tema station. Na sɛ na ahomaboa no ɛteɛ na nkɔfo no na ɔmo de ɔmo ho ɛhyehyɛ mu anaa.
Oh, yes, yes, and in fact, na yɛ nimigye de sɛm. Hwɛ sɛ nea amanfoɔ de ahokeka mpo ansa na yɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ sɛ yɛyɛ bi na amanfoɔ de osebɔ aba bɛpie mu hɔnom, like the enthusiasm was very high. People were encouraged to come and then partake in the health screening. Everything was successful. Looking at the market women, the trotro drivers and their mates, taxi drivers, even those selling there, even though it was open for the kayaks, we had other people also passing through the health screening, and then it was a very happy thing.
Okay. Being part of the organizers, what was the challenges you faced?
Is it
Through the distant program,
the
health screening program?
The health screening with the challenges, it started when we started scouting.
Okay.
I remember during the scouting process, me personally, I had personal interactions with people.
Okay, so I want you to tell me the challenges you faced
Yes.
during the health screening process.
Okay, the health screening
Yeah.
process. First, it was with the venue. We're deciding on where to have the health screening. We were torn between Tema Station and the Yam Market because the girls were some were from Tema Station, some were from the Yam Market. So we didn't know where to do it. So we decided that since Tema Station is a better place that people can have easy access to Tema Station, then let's do Tema Station. I remember we wrote letters. We thought letters were gone, and 2 days before the health screening, we saw the letters were lying on our table for the permission of the health screening, which wasn't accepted. That day, I remember we had to go in the evening to what's the name? To Tema Station, to beg them, give them letters, and when we got there, it turned into like a personal interaction, and because we always go there, we have made personal friends already. So it wasn't that difficult. It wasn't that difficult. But on the day of the health screening, where everything was set, actually I got there late because we're organizing things and other things. Where things were set, that I was very happy because that was my second project I was embarking on. I was very happy when I got there. I saw the number of people because we were looking at only the KIA people. But later we saw that we almost did about 870 people that day.
Wow.
That it got to a certain point. Our hepatitis B strips were finished, and because we thought it was enough, it was a lot of things.
You
So
see, people were really partaking, and then it got to the extent say, "Hey, just the quite crack and half you say." I'm a for be Brinadium who she will be a who say, Kobane say, Abribia the market, getting time to go to the hospital, to go through the health screening process, is something else to them. So when we got there, in fact, people really participated. It was fun looking at the team with the higher girls, people at the market, the drivers, people were really partaking at the Asa.
Okay,
Like it was a lot of fun.
The it was very Dixon. What was the actions towards the scanning process when we were doing the health screening?
Okay, so for me, I was one of them. I remember Wisdom. The two of us were with most of the Kayayes, going through Tema Station, looking for Kayayes to come and do their health screening. Sometimes you talk to them, they don't even know much about health screening. So if you tell them, they will tell you, me them here ready to my okay, say we have a drink near the sir. Okay. Na me pine me ni baby am di besi on the day no wo hwe me a wo hwe video about me so pine kora je say na nya asem ketwa because na ye pese kaya yi for ni en omunya exposed to health screening what you say because obi o hwa wo ye kaya yi oye ejuma sika no ano ahia no onya na wasan de bia for hospital daily and I say weekly, monthly, and I say yearly. So they go checking in health status, It's I think the initiative at Marvelin House they buy say you find your health screening ma kaya for no. I think say na a good idea pa and a boy be breed because on the day a hona you who say okra wo hypertension, okra wo high blood pressure, okra wo we so who had
just an uncle for and check you on
na wa hwekaya ye ni ono ahi na ono wonya na wasan atibi ese me de kwa ono mu oye no obo mpa eso benya bi di atokete ni nchense di asoma ne ma mu ni kuro wa hu ade nti na ye problem pa eti I think for the first time minti bi mo that for the first time Marvelin House I organize bi di amakaya ye nko enye say health screening na yes obi am review for only kaya ye say on the day no kwa na we no bi kasa say health screening we ya kaya ye for nko na like I almost surprised say na ye de ye nka ho they say no yes we no it is only centered on kaya yes wa hu ade na by who say no nkrofo back too much so wa kasa wa utu na wo continue ne e so ye ba
ejewa na ekoye say na wo ye MC of the day no na enoma ben sa na wo femu nsem ben sa na wo kama ni hye kaifo no kwan se omumbra na omumba hwehwe omumpom
meda wase ansa na meko asema wo bisem ne meyi ano no rec radio for wo mo hweye wo mo nso eyi ne live
okay sa
ti e beda o mase se wo mo nso wo mo tai echi na wo mo ebo ye chi dom gidigidi jumedi na se de master of ceremony MC papa na midimu akotene na unse adibse no nije DSM na eho nso entumi nye din se wo nije sem tie de obi wo kra wo twam a bes na de enkra na ekoso wo he nti abra amafo gusu show mpom na meso meka bia Marvelin House Limited na ya BPM ase ye botayi nti a ye de akwakopiem wo ho no mo senia enema eko health screening no yare a wo mo hwe se bi wo bi enipadua na se bi ni obi widiem saa yare nyina nam de to drafting so na obi bepiem wo ho no ma se wo acknowledge no nti eno ne ne ma na me so manage ye papa pese na adni nyina ye ni gedi something
ya gasa na mitimi hu asane ade wo de said be ya ye nkomo no ye ni beji hu ama nkonfo hu se ye ma ye producer if you are ready let's take a look at how it all started with the jewels.
Your bag lost. How you put for? And I'm how does it be a phone?
For the gift of life, and we thank you for making it possible for this program to come on today. That we dip every individual in the blood of Jesus this morning. We ask that at the end of
I'll keep it short because we're here for a purpose and we want as many people here to come and have a free health screening. Come, health is wealth, as they say. So come, there's doctors, there's health personnel, everyone come and it's all free. We want to be able to say, health screening. BBI is free. So, Mumbra, Obe take it in check. Branabe Moja. Check is a will be there, maybe wounding. Doctors, you know, and mom will advise no shamantis. No prep, I say. You heard that there will be a papa. Marvelin House Limited, and I'm a pay share one. Now, you heard this.
This is your long time young dog. So come up and Dannah, however, and this is the government country. There will be.
Alright, this is how the health screening at demonstration started. Abba, what was your first impressions when you first saw the guys at the demonstration? Since you were the MC.
In fact, when I saw them, people carrying their pants, yes, you see, like people will be like, they are family pine, they're not but they were there, they availed themselves like to come and then partake in the health screening. So I think for that aspect, it was very great. They all got involved to do the health screening. Their fans, they will be on for that interest. What you be no a pine yard interest. And you're now almost be your pine. Mama baby health screening. If you are home, pum this is okay. Baby, if you know Dannah and Dannah, and soon pony and then see, you're really dear. Ebetumi aba nti na ehu behia se wo mo so benya saa akonya no maba be hwe wo mu mpumu nti no in fact na me de mani famu a me borua na mborua hwe ahokeka ne nkomodi na utim se wo mani ache ho pa de na ekoso no mso wo mani ache ho ye
because utimi say na enya asem kecha because na afi na health screening no start na unu say de nkofo esi gu ho ma utimi say na nkofo really participate na father since wo nana wo hwe se kai fo no beba obema omati ase abe health screening na afi na program no chance na wo se de nipa domi wo ho no na wa ho keka etisen because na se de nipa no esi gu ho no na enya asem ketwa.
Okay, and to say the American enya me nko na me put in effort no because on the day no staff ni nyina wo hwe video na timi say staff ni nyina bia energy ho say obeye ejuma die aitisa what you say ha nti nyame nko a obia energy ho say obebe ba yenim de ni ye emiat nti no ye ntimi mflope what you dey na say and ye put it up a good health screening am I we no chese ejibe bia enwumre no wa wante wo Ghana ha no na e bia sata wo ekurase no wakọ efu ene wante na nya sa de obiati health screening
omo nkurase na omko efu nko se bi mu omo a me papa se okofu mu e de ni radio wo nja ho no nti no omo sa na kura mpu no omo nya
e bi say you issue you also radio station be take access
wa he TV kura na oba na radio si be phone kura panya ntrese bia ma wa na so
should na o shane sa
enti sa na enti no chese eboae fine eboa omo a ye ma omo ni yi pa me gidi se bebre na uni sometimes so ko demonstration so kwa kofa ka ebi mutimi hu brawe me kai wona na no be mo baye we ma ye what are they na
say o picture no be da o mani sa
e da mo ni so sa any time bia no mo kai wo and omo kai bo hotimi no kasa sa health screen nye mo na mo ye ma me na minim se say o hu ade no ti utimi se adwen na Marvelin house in 24 fine omo ya de pa because obi an ko be ka se me de me fa nko e ho no be bia or the be call children so ni nyina ye but sometimes ye nso mo me ya nwini omo so street ni so kakra so enti no omo nya adwen sa na omo de to board staff ni nyina nso te no omo ani gi ho ena obia that day no someone who anwumre that my point obia for say so be ya ma so aye kama
because na ahokeka na
ahokeka na ewo ho yempanifo yi mu kra omo ntenase na wo tena what are they na iti no aye history ye twan so obi be ye obi anso nyanya that idea
no ene nipa kono nyambai
onya ye pe wakopie
onyambai
ye pe wakopie what are they
okay Busumpem, what was the first inspections when the parents saw you people bringing the jewels to visit them?
The first impression, they were very happy. That is one trip I'll never forget because we slept. It was a 1-day journey, so we spent a whole 1 day on road. It wasn't easy, but when we got there, they were on the same day we got there. Because of how I wanted the program to be, we didn't sleep. On the same day, we went with them with their parents, and to God be the glory. Before we continue with the health screening, I'd like to still acknowledge Madam Matikoli from Wachimata Hospital. She actually helped us, partnered with us to do the health screening in TV Africa. They helped us a lot. Continuing with traveling to the north, it was a very nice experience. Their parents were very happy. It's because not that they don't want to, not that they don't want to continue the education for their children, or not that they don't have they don't have the means. They wish they would have done it, but they don't have the means. Because of that, since we are also assisting them to do what we want to do, they embrace this, and even some were communicating with us to find out when is the program really starting. So with the parents' participation with us and everything was on point. Nobody at all. In this process, we had flops, but the benefits were more than the flops, because the way the parents saw us, they acknowledged us, they took our numbers, they tried to communicate with us. When is the program starting? How can we support? In which way can we support? It was really good.
Okay. So after getting the performance, what did you get from the jewels, the ladies? How was their interaction?
Oh, the ladies were very happy because it was during, I think they were having Salah, and we went to visit them with their parents. So during that time too, they wanted to go back to their village, but they didn't have the means. So which taking them to was another point on its own. So they were happy. We got to a point. One lady didn't follow us, but when he heard the enthusiasm and the jamboree in the villages, she had to pick her own car to join us. So it was a very nice experience. It was very exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dixon, looking at the environment at the northern region, is the environment good for the young ladies to be in the northern region?
Well, I don't really get it, but the thing is, looking at the environment.
Northern region, said your honeymoon assistant city, a honeymoon year, my way, or free northern region, a bank, or honeymoon yam almost say, bet my honeymoon, abo or brapana.
The thing is, me don't say, me mentana ho as in, and ya honey a woman to me nim much, but senka a honey ya. Senka honey ya, in Cabibrina emba some be paid you mind. And I think so a jumani ho and a hot and an ultimus a yedi. Well, I did. We also north according to you who send ya and from a cura for Timu say, when you mean I show you.
You can so say one search by your with the cra and to say one science, so one said yet, where then cra. If ye any fee home sweet home, a woman say as a trial honor, a yet in Batunia, and to say, oh, mamma, no papa, as ye share a my one a carry free a woman in a swamp, or how a man near Dannah as at a tea, a ya woman and namuno, or more crackers and ponum to cast where do you mean ya yank and no choco said Bibrina a no more pay until woman say how assets on head in there, but. What meet him now, boy, a baby, it's a horn yet, but what me at now, a mere woman need the one so bastard, so sweat me I then. I hope about the bloom pen so now it means that you can also be there and then do something. Ling na your modern more, then I'll be your own idea.
So with the northern region, I don't see anything wrong with there. Maybe sometimes it's the stubbornness on the part of some of the ladies, the girls, because we've been
but at times it's not their fault because sometimes they give them to marriage.
Yes, and I said some. I said some.
Okay.
Because for instance, looking at our vice president, he's from the north. He stayed there for a very long time before even coming to the south. The former president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, even he went to school in the north before he did everything before coming to the south. So that's why I'm saying that, because listen to some of the girls when we interviewed them, those we didn't pick, they were like, oh, we are down for the mobile which is not logic. We went there, we saw a lot of people there that they were going to school. It's like I'm not saying they are illiterate. Most of them are literate there. If you check the statistics in Ghana, the North and the Northern region has more illiterates than any other region. So you can't say it's because onomonye. Most of them can because they are curious. Obi ashata foforo, but the person wants to know ashata foforo ni bi into oba akra be hwe.
Usha obi ebusua mu a opeso oba nkran bebo obra. Mbinimu ba se omo bebo obra ahwe omu busiafo.
Yes.
What
Odo dabi.
Ena meka se wo ye den kura efie ni fie. Ewom se toda abrabo ne mu ye den asetinu mu ye den. Batankran ha so niema nguosa o niema mu nguosa. Obia emfa bibi so easy.
Make I get there in interview say Oko Jayo Krabeti aka. So by no need for Jayo Beti aka. No, it's hard to say or sound come back.
Because any fie no. Hwe ewom se obeka se ho abrabon eye den. Ehwa setina eye den. But then no no empushi we say brankran se nkran ha na oba ne so niema mu ye den engoisa. But any just same nyina ne say 1 year Marvelin house 1 year.
Ya beka sa eni jensem no. Na said wa sha se ni de eni fa yakom se yanya afe ba kwidie eni jensem ben sa e na wo sha sisi a my one 20 young ladies na Marvelin house are picking embinimu e wo bebre na e wo GH media embinimu e cosmetology embinimu ye fashion embinimu so e wo media production nti den sa e na wo sha eye eni jensem pa ema
me de mani age hie papa pa se ye pumfomfom ko hie chi a afi atwam na bebre na na yesie jiwo si ye bra ye de omfi wo mkro mo ba ye hotel so hotel a wo mo kokoda ye de ju o ma home ma so feel se uwo fie nu achi no mpo bebre na hwe edru bebe kura mpo police nsem nyina ba mu nanso no nyina mu no yekosoa etimi ejina ye kopem se ebinom eco fashion school GH fashion school ebinom ko GH media GH cosmetology ntina ohwa ahokeka ne ade ni nyina management abo adwuma yi papa sanso na team ni nyina me kase ni bubodin a ya ye wo ha yi nko videographers ni ade nyina wo mo yere omoboa ma bibi etimi koso kama.
Dixon wo hwe enigen sema Marvelin house edi sha se ombe piki emabunu na omo afi na omo siti so se bi omo yaka edwuma na omo aboa omo anya nsane edwuma na obi abeka se yakinape omo na wo hwe se de na etie na a police for na omo bebu efie hono na wo hwe ensembe nsa na odwinfa wo se obi befa adwinso obebua omo a omo hia moa na obi abeka se yakinape omo.
Okay, to me no omo adwuma police won adwuma and yen to win ka se asem aba na omo te honum se omo nim hwe fa o te ade na se ba achiro ombehu no kura ewom no ho no wo se ye hwe invite ase ende obi aba report ne de omo adwuma omo ahye de se wo se omo attitude de omo aba abeka no what ade na se they were afterwards no ombehu no kura ewom no and you were there you saw said they really apologized say they never knew what ade na se be me no en said na make enye challenges no na me no ewo mi mu sesi a 1 year on there be na assistant there be na yehu after 1 year because we promised say it's going to be
okay after 1 year no enigen sem ejebensa na assistant
after 1 year no enyema be brasses and say oni meti ha hwe una na we interview me what you are there say
kan ke ni be
bisa won so na ka cho say Lydia say but
go so say me to me nkasa wo TV
so TV until 1 year on yen ni hwe enne utumi boss we bubble case say bubble case minim hwe what are they na utumi na ahoma de hye ayimu tietia so first no mosi musuro se monsa be wura pin no ho ba na utumi pempa mo ne ma hye yes we gidi se wa na utwitwa ye na wakeka mo and eyefe when we dey 1 year on Marvelin house aya de wo mo aboa ye jewels no and promises no more mind but friend home fairly so muka so mbe free accommodation baby at what you akada
oh
dabi
sisi a mitimi fie
we hu ade
obi bisa na what me say oh mitimi fie
because untua una han ye Marvelin house na ye ma
o mother room
school unko school no
okay
omo ambie school ama omo anko school
me ko school na me say me akasa na me jinja me start
uni u bank account omo kan omo aye obi bia dia ama it 1 year on unti say niema na sisa and promises omo de ma uni nyina it is there not just enyen toro na ni ye twa
na ya be ko so no me say I for say on bet me ko so a vote because competition no is still going on because after the graduation we will start the competition again and see ana I say ya ko school yes ya dia kakra e dia supporting we nti na say ya balance kakra no but still a competition
we ahwase no na won hyeda mo de so hwe sisi a baby ade na du school ma osimesi na obente wo bon ho mode na omagina so e de ato aba nti omkoso anto aba ne kopem se mu be wie school aye graduation ni de abato ne gusua ekoso ehwe se be ultimate jewel no
na busumpem wo hwe abra wo say say jewels no akọ back to school na senene eyewo because we dey na won say na omo yakai for na omo de omo na sisi ade omo ko school
oh me dear no kwasem ni me yare am ko fie no ngita odie no eso entwa up to now me ni mudi nkomode bia ebisa na mo tie and from where am free street no tell them be fie pe na yema ehu sense mu nya kai ofobio ya now jewels because of that no
na sisi a mimi si wo you obi betimi a share me konso abisa mi aka che mi se mi kai ya
oh da bi ani de
e wo share your possible
mi sisi ada sempo no o ka osimesi wo jewels no chese kai for to me o say wanti ni
o say
like a tom so ya na your mama because there is a change
me them one them the bebre ne say me who says say no when ya that because first na cast bet na ni ntwa video kan waka tisu only right na that me kai it's just me kai said there only two people la no mo do mo through camera that's Zulia ne Jara but the rest the mo nya camera promise tisu enti nini ami
na ye nim bibi saa to say camera ye hu bibi saa da enti ye hu ye na ase mimi to say na ase eya dia e ba be
se na wo ti ani mu na wo kasa de ju wani
unde misre time na fe ne say ye de mo call school na fe ne say Wisconsin
University
omo ba to obi aso be nurse and am say enti mo dem ko be nurse che chairman ba kwa everyone of the some here udo mo call fashion school no mba obi aso be fashion but say no
omutumi
ya that some here but am the be say friend say mo fan serious as say no what akoye ma wo ye we say kra no obi hu so na presentation if this top international TV stations, international brands, is also take Pamadi. Wouldn't make my floor say the family amota de more. And you see a very good way. A brand ambassador bit my back say or say we are the brand ambassador from the clothing line. And you see a very good idea. Look at it by every man piano. It's like things say you should still go on, continue, then make sure say the target you want to set amount and share price, and share join the street prize no but if anything you sure if anything one south target the person will do that no na focus our target
okay o kasana na o bonu to fa ama me sele be ya ye be ntama aso
me dear I think say my advice to the young people out there or my advice to everybody out there is say obi ba no ono bon komo no opeso browa just person but just open yourself as in open yourself utia no akwadwen ye because most of them no omunye no because go be abam no mabon koma na sheda nkoye some just said that's how we were going to do but say baby na enu people see me in town now and say oh minimum can me join here those who even run away they are asking say if how would they come back and I told them so I don't know how they will come back but you got the chance and you spoiled the chance. So I'm telling everyone, say no one should try and spoil this or his chance, but try and make anything out of any chance that is given to you.
Okay. Josephine, again na
asɛm a meka atwa toɔ koraa ne sɛ yɛbɛda team na abɔ mo boa nyinaa yɛbɛda ɔmo nyinaa sɛ ɔmo ka ho na dwumadie no ɛkɔ so tɔte yɛsɛ praeɛ wɔ hɔ yi ɛwu yi baako bu ka bɔ mu a ɛmu yɛn nyinaa yɛka bɔ mu yɛ biribiara ɛsoronko management nso ɛtaa yɛ kyi gidigidi ma biribiara ɛkɔ nkan nanso deɛ meka atwa toɔ koraa ne sɛ na jewel in the street so ama sisi a jewel's launch eno dwumadi a yɛhwɛ enso aba beto apono so a sɛnea jewel in the street ɛkɔ so tɔɔte no bebre na ne gu so wɔn mmɔntene so a wɔn mo brɛ da Marvelin house akoma so sɛ yɛbɛboa nti ebi a woyɛ ankorankora dwumakuo bi aban mu nipa bi na sɛ mo pɛ sɛ mo a mo so betumi abɛyɛ den aba bɛso ase na yɛtumi ayɛ den dwumadie no kra bɛhwɛ yɛahyɛ aseɛ deɛ nanso obi amoa no ba yɛbɛsom pɛpɛpɛ.
Father Dixon. Somehow the chat to cry.
Oh, me so am gi chat one say they said they na make an 1 year on near my baby STC and why you started with a jewel in the street ana hwe enimu sao so hwe say na yenya ni TV a Marvelin house TV as you say Marvelin house TV the social media no na trending Marvelin house TV obi e hwe sam no obi e hwe what you dey na see yenya start a show say pep na show obi academy no so but they said na aba eka no ye beda mpanifo a mobile ni nyina se honorable Samuel Wuku mpanifo mobile ni nyina gender minister edin ma ye beda omu nyina se omu support ya and jewel in the street jewel in the street agidi jewel in the street EP of parliament ye discuss jewel in the street and ye da nyame ase pa na mom no ye besre te se de na abeka ye hia corporate organizations enye yenkwa na ebia omun jaima ese ene enye obi nso betumi ayebi so wo hwe na ebia wo no kɔ no ntumi kwa pa be sponsor Marvelin house ni ye be ye bibia de ama yenye adwumaku a tese ye bibia na ya di enmunyam de ama yenkwa ye senke ba ye beka se yenkwa na emom no mpanifu a na omu kika ho nyina no say de be acknowledge wo enti ye best friends say jewels no munya ahofama na determination te say de celebrities be brain mo kan ye no respect ni sa na ma nyina mo ma ni nyina enya adwuma na nkakra na me say echekora na adaje no ye nyina ye be because nye Marvelin house jewel in the street me so my benefit bi o mu ka asem nkwa no mo enjoy
and the na wa benefit
my benefit bi say hwe me o me din na bo editing hosai ni wo ye dem pepa ya tworo me say na me editing what are there na say and I am de manage say nye jewel in the street and then come te ha kwa na hu me da ibi so
no bi ampon ka okra obi oni mu ko
ais makotia enem na mtiso ka say what are there na say it Marvelin house for omo ya dey so mo me nyina opportunity no na ye nso ya benefit through a jewel in the street because say nye jewel in the street me kura nka me nhia no nkasa say so ntino
that's amake abebre say wodi mu akotene pa ye tia no
shira no bebre why adie oba ya ne nyina ye fa no say ye maame ye auntie ye bibia because say na oba say na ye jewels no ye gifa no so no crowd ni say na ye nya gifa nyame shira
ya na mo budget so mo gifa no bi mbe pra na mo budget
ya budget no
ya na happy so akuma mama Zimbi omo nyina ba fancy faka ya nyumtufo chiame kwame kodon kansala we no omo nyina ye tia obi e kasi ye body ndi antrese ade
okay before I be sorry no nkofo e de omo messages aba nti no yenkin kan kaka na yenso we every David was a great guys more vim bro Benjamin where every David Benjamin or say Marvin but Benjamin. I am loving your show. I am love you. Looking sweet this evening. Thank you. So who do you love? I'm here and Abatu is here. So who are you indicating for?
What are you love?
Yeah, also intimate but indicated their whole pattern.
I'm saying magic. Me magic.
Okay, okay. Elcoma Dixon. Okay, Elcoma Dixon. When so say Tokuri Solomon Kojo, wonder you are doing so well. Obi so abo me dia kata me krom di nyame inshira bebre. And I went to say I am in love with this program. You look so beautiful. Your face looks so cute. Thank you. Ebisa for aha ene yemre no ebeso amaya ya koso na we what mean say we ni messages no card
messages ni we send your doors ni die e ka say card bete so me we fi hwe e ba ni say production e binom eni habim na so mu nyina e boye chidom papa ba ni say researchers videographers free man wo mu nyina gabi Lydia, Victoria, Sandra, Admi Krani a friend say Mavis and so boy Mary Nanama Timina a boy ye papa
and no one many uni many not say Yasia cop back to a horn because me kai and you might be 1 year on easy
when yam ni Samia Wuku wo boy chidon papa fancy gender ministry one more time why in pennyfo why in pennyfo
and I'm paying papa way but my Dannah John Kuma honorable John Kuma and I'm congratulations to him Testiano is the aspiring member of parliament for Juso constituency or elections so we knew it's in the same so I think so going on they say no
Gloria so Gloria Deborah Samuel say idea Samuel say me no e to kwa ya so ni na ye de word one pastor o mu nyina ye tia o tim ni
na onim say obi so say nice you are live on RIC radio on Fada in Fadama
aha o mo na me bo ma ba o mo so o mu nyame enshira o mi o mu nyuma pa o mo bo
ene o mu nyuma pa ya da mo ase ena
wisdom aha ye chete se di e ka se ebo a
ade asa ena we say Auntie Josephine indeed you choose a responsibility them when to say Auntie Josephine you choose a responsibility yeah way the come good initiative good presentations thank you too and ebusian for aha and ye di adwuma di no
ye di besi di na so enchia ne di ye tia owura owura ewuku ebusian ni nyina apenso no nyam ni adwo asafo ono so ha ba she bitwani do me kwa benya apenso Ghana mampeni da John Drama yankasa imiyenche ni Ghana mampeni da John Drama ni mahama penipa na metia ni nti mamentia no Ghana mampeni da John Drama ni mahama wono so eboye chidon papa apenso first lady former first lady ono so eboy papa wo munyina aha lodina mahama sa papa bia mitimi ono so eja ye Dannah sepa wo munyina wo abo papa so vice president Dr. Maubud Baumia aha unya te Dr. Baumia dia wo boy papa ono so ye chana fin so honorable chief of staff honorable Frima aha ono so wo boy papa mame ye Dannah sepa office of the president wo munyina wo mu boa ta ye chi
staffers and I'm Pachakunya we so no Samanda me mami we ase na my bone madam Mavis Leonard
nyankopon
no de tem dia metani ndi nkomo
ye de na sida ka papa
ya na ono so no timo say na kuma muti na kuma mi ya mi shira no this man said birthday month Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
August we dey wo busumi we camera yefi e birthday tie na e wa wo da se ne amekano happy birthday bieri de you go chiefs no won se okopi mo kai no mo hene no chiefs ni nyina so ya market for chiefs
secretary
wo mo boy papa secretary Mr. Dannah penifo ni nyina wo mo boy ye chia wo papa se wo mo so e mu fi o mu pem e ta ye chi e ma ni so ade hu ne ba be du sam pempe so afini an se ne afidu a udu birthday ye so e birthday no mu a e na ye wo
na te say de ni ye kan health screening na say so wa wo hwe video hu aduane a ye che wo ho
enya sem ketwa
ye chese
ye che mo ma buko mi din na
anti aduane
mo ma mi buko mi din no Mrs. Doreen Mrs. Doreen na ukuma manchia na enyi e se ba na ju the street a wa boa papa sanso na Jemima Prempe sister Gertrude no wo UK omu nyina wo mota ye chidom ti no si ebubodi ubo obi di na ujo obi di ntuma e de nsem bebre na beba nsi ehu behia se ye beche o Machimota hospital ejmaifuo nyina so wo mo boy ye chidom papa wo mu nyina ye do masinyame enkoso a inshira wo
na Madam Vanessa
and no
semu nyina
oka bofa
sompe mote do ka ye ne de so
na come do this
wherever you are won't come from now so wherever you are thank you very much
Vanessa wherever you are we thank you very much I'm person
okay
wherever you are we thank you very much when it comes to Ghana chocolates and everything
na onye me person in sanko health screening because eduane na no mo chiche ye no
eduane dey afu mami
Mrs. Abobigu so ye chian papa Mrs. Abobigu wo boy afin so mpo bia ho ra mo kokko ye make up na ya di mi nya renza nyom na ye chom
na gender minister
nyame ye so be your office ama se brawo
eni omo me nkita ho
die shira na wo Marvelin house
enye sanka eni
me kaita ma me call office of the president the friend is saying the open hands the man and it got to a point some catch and say anything be idea episode be an mom proud notice and some the episode no and even the office of the president just at that time not or busy schedule yes I can he was trying to open his doors for you to come in try meet you one-on-one because also no oshe lockdown imunia yes I'm here campaign patch oshe lockdown imunia oshe na dream the be kokai for so because yes they are underprivileged obeka carry for no come scarce yenum bi mu but because of the conditions of mutine munti no or personal de bia no obese omu free o be no even some people have been pushed to their hometowns
one now we can say for
de mama mi de maseda na na nyame o mama ndo mase Ghana man pani na na adodankwa ekufuado achenkwa na no numbrem so ne die se ne ani aye die bottle water na aja bebo anu Ghana man pani na na adodankwa ekufuado wani na de nyame enshraum se apripia wo mota ye chidom mo mbo ye chidom nyina ye domas na so ne krafa no mintimi nkenyom chese om de metwentwen pa se ne wo mosum ye bo no o pe hunu wo huempre na obeti global sky security wo ma bo ye chidom ye papa make it up me say o mbo ye chidom pa no o be tire ni se wo hu ye chase entie de ba it's global sky security the people nyinara watchna my impu no mo boy chidom baby ebeko bia say ye kwa ha ye ba ha ni nyina global sky security
ana sanso na me so me de
bishop manager bishop nwie manager Dixon na chese won fa bishop nchia ni nyina Marvelin house no fa mo maye
me kai se ye ba be sha se ko bishop the bishop then in start to 2 years nyina so bomba efie nshira papa di buye so and ni nshira na oshira ye na no na nne ye da so ese bi no ye nka ne ye mu bi ni ensem fata na so se hwe ye what ade na se aha nti ye Dannah se pa wa support ya asa enne nyina wo da so support ye so ehu ade nti no ye da bishop SS kwakwa ene na busuafo nyina ye da obi biara se na me so me da me irase enyo ne ja mi ena mita ebaya ole ma point of power akwa you me da me irase get anka
oye le sende
say
oh my god menti a yetia Dr. Samuel Saponkwa ne yetia ne hokani so ma me Veronica Saponkwa kwakwa busuani na abibia wo de mpaibo eta yechi gidigidi edo masesa abibia wo mu kira ho ma ye honam fem ene honhom fem nyina na wo mko ede maye ye de obi biara ase impo wo mo a yefum obi kura mpo kwan bi so nso a ye nam sa akonya we so stress wo mo emfa nche yen samre de enye den a mo na ma ubetia obi ena so nti se obi etia obi na so kura mpo a wo mo fa nche yen ye chia ora Sadek temale Global Sky wo mu na ye chem sanso ena Miss Neisa Madam Millicent HR chia papa yentimi enja oda learners group of companies HR nenim te say no be so no abesem ne Watsons na metwa so ye chia papa omo enene ye da ye so wetimi aiden apem tie do mas
ye da mwase bebre ena sanso na me so mefa akonya ada GH Media, GH Fashion ena GH Cosmetology School say omoso omama ya Kenya no say enkomuni yankosua ade enfambo ye bra
obi ada ase wie de
ene 1 year di asida
because me am the last one every
you want
men das ni nye asida ba akumlema madam Nampagatia provincial staffer ba ko bia epensen
pacho betimi abodi ni bi man
Nampagatia
ma me enyumre ye chia o
ono ntembia no ma edu Saturday na semide when I come no shona man kokra na no the phone di mechi nto on dem tia ne pa on na ye special assistant to the chief of staff honorable madam me ma me fe more pa me ntimi nja no honorable Boache Jako ayo aso West Ogun friend saying former the owu ye ne bra ma Lydia last me ma mba akope omo doso omo nya in one or another omo boy and secondly no lastly Ajali mama nya yeko and the now deputy minister of health Dr. Honorable Okoboy Bernard Okoboy Nangsami MP Michiane pa Oboye pa every time he was even wanted to come in to do some health screening but he can't so health screening da and NIB National Investment Bank so my boy kind one be bank account mamo there are a lot of people here can you and obia me mame ebi mame waka baby ya me fa the currency because ono no
bibia oja wo na dey show e bo some
because ono ka na so no me tell on person me it's 19 September 2 days after my birthday na ye kra mame kra into no
ba beta wechi sika kra bia no UBA so ebo ye chi dom papa ye chi awom afin so ye sanso ye gusu chiachia ne de senia akwan GH Jumaifo nyina GH schools odra ene ne Mr and Mrs Listo wo bomo abo adwuma papa scholarship suafo bebrebe nyina jiwosi o ma yade ye chi on papa Mr Sakite ukopie budget media ono no cheche ni anishimi efuye papa dromo na enimi wo mu nyina ye chi awo mabibia media marketing lecture chese team no lectures ni nyina ye do masini akwanya ne abutra wo munya ewo esuafo hu Miss Belomina wonso ye da wasesa abibia mota ye chi na moma ye ni suade hu ebem Oscar Mr Oscar so sa ye da na sini church ode eba ebeboamu IT for ne so ye do mase omde mbe fa befu se ne de befu di djuma eso mu nyina ye da wo mu ase
so NBA mood for so nyankopon insha mu
bebe ena redza wo mu so eboa ma bibia ekos ne ye ka UBA ne de head office Mami Victoria wono so eboy papa wono so Dannah say nyame inshira no me wie kra wo bi enase as the piece TV Africa TV Africa the way it me film and a DJ TV Africa and DJ TV stations on Radio Universe radio stations no crampo eboy ye shi don kasapa wo mu na ye don masese omo emma ya kwanya sa pepe
Mr. Eben Kasapa FNC with your class interview
Kojo na Jabia Sane na di yes this sabra wu Kojo preko ya da wasepa impo ji waseka na semprotie ni so na ade na reopa Kwame Jan mi refi won so yonkopa wo ma ya kwanya no nyina Edamase se mo boy chi do masbe atwa tokrobia endo bia sbe otwedi amponya kokon Kwame ai wono otunso ema bibia atimi enyu fonfon se oye kokomoti a yesa hombo pa enye ye de biara da aye bi penya kopon wo ye nenu a waye ne nne wo bekoso a aye no china wono ena ye tre na ye mpanhwe de biara da abribia no wo ka ye ho ye ka se Marvelin house there nyame ni ho a enkaya ma me dru sam pepe so papa yeda wase koswa ebo ye ho benti ase da piece ni okra edi twato yede kwa ma otwedi amponyankopon
ye koswa eda otwedi amponyankopon esanse senka wa mani mmem an ni mmem anye ni se ya nka ye pe entumi enye nti yeda otwedi amponyankopon ase ebusiafo aha na edi endedwumedi no
se ye refi obi din dia edi onfa ncha ye dia ye ne dia
endi akoye enije dan nti ye bobo sa enije muro so akoba no sa dia pacho fa cheye ende aha ene edi edwumedi no ebesi ewo MHTV aha eye Jewels launch 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. bia odwani ye o scream on Facebook a obehu ahwe sanso na okọ Instagram nso a obehu ahwe okọ YouTube nso a obehu ahwe YouTube de obo Marvelin House TV a na ebeba yadama se mwanya emre enemo eni yen atna abepem sa empempensu ya mamajo
ede na yakra mu.
Are you worried about your security? Are you able to access and protect your property and the people you care about? With an increased height in robbery and kidnapping, you should not compromise on your security. Global Sky Limited, your total security solution, is here to help you secure your office and residence. Global Sky Limited is making it possible for all to feel safe and secured. Security should never be for the rich alone. Global Sky has over 300 products ranging from CCTV cameras, access control, fire alarm systems, security lighting systems, intercom systems that ensure utmost security for you and your loved ones. For more information, call 0302 522 503 or 0264 363 125. You can also visit www.globalskyafrica.com. Global Sky, someone is always watching.